Okay, now we're unboxing the keys. Pretty impressive. These keys have an embedded valet key in them. And in addition, inside the box, if I pull this open, there's an extra key. The extra key is simply an unlocking key that is waterproof. So if you go to the beach or something, you can put it around your neck. It kind of looks like a flash drive. And you just put it around your neck. You can come back to the car, unlock the car, grab the regular key. Here it is, the new XC90. Prepping it for roadworthiness, and includes a software download, removing the covers on the brakes. What are we looking at here?
The transverse mount spring and rear suspension control arms are pretty robust. It's not a lightweight suspension at all.
Nice.
It's got the Corvette style spring.
This is the T6 version, coming out of the shop now. We call this the twin charged engine. It's supercharged and turbocharged. Regular gas, 87 octane. We'll close this. Front end's getting some great press. Pretty sleek along the side. Tail end very stylish. The view from the third row. The seats themselves are not as thick. Nice and wide in the back. There's a good 23 inches or so of depth behind the third row. There's storage under the deck. The middle row you can move forward. The middle row has, most of these vehicles will have the self-folding Those will be self-folding headrests in the second row. Better legroom, third row and second row, than previous generation XC90. Getting into the car, very pretty interior. I've got a start button down here. Got one volume knob. And right here is the display for the next move on the nav system, and also tachometer, speedometer, and if you see right at the bottom, you've got the fuel gauge. You get a lot of information very clearly displayed. And then on the steering wheel, you have menu buttons. You have the voice controller there, particularly for nav and Bluetooth. And then this one has the adaptive cruise control. So this is the number of seconds behind the other guy, and then the setting of the speed and resume buttons, etc. Alright, let's take a look at the screen. Very impressive. Easy to operate, comparatively. I went from nav to the various applications such as AM, FM, Sirius. I can always go, there's a home button here, go back to where I started. And I can also go over here with the various vehicle functions such as road sign information. It gives you a speed limit sign on the dash, fog lamp with corner illumination, cross traffic alert, lane departure warning. Don't forget this car also has the lane keeping aid, so it will vibrate the steering wheel if you're drifting out of your lane, and in fact if you go off the road it'll steer you back onto the road. If you really want to go off the road, all you have to do is give it some steering input to override the steering back thingy, and you're back to where you want it to be. Then we have drop down menu, and I have various settings that I can change, sound, navigation settings, various My Car settings, which Volvo owners might be familiar with, you know, automatic locking, things like that. And then I can also go to the owner's manual itself. And once I'm in owner's manual, I have a quick guide, I have a search function here, and anything I might not know already, because there are probably 500 different things about this car, many of which I don't know, I can find it right there in the owner's manual. And when I'm done with that, I'll go back to where I started, get my nav screen going, and off I go. Let's take her for a spin, shall we? 316 horsepower. We're going to go to regular drive mode here. We've got a digital speed readout, which I like. There's that speed limit sign right in my tachometer to keep me honest. Very smooth. I'm big on engine smoothness. I don't like vibration, and I don't like my engines sounding like lawnmowers. Some of these smaller engines do. Let's see how we do here. This car has variable steering settings, so you can have a more dynamic steering or a more comfort-oriented steering feel. One of the problems with a lot of the modern cars is a lack of road feel. What is road feel? Everything is so effortless and cushy that you don't really feel what's going on with the interaction with the road. Ron could use a shoulder right about now. This one seems to have pretty good road feel. Here we go, my favorite road, Contention Lane. Aptly named. Kind of a contentious road. Good handling. It feels very car-like in the sense that it doesn't have that top-heavy feel to it. Let's see how turning radius is. Turning radius is fantastic. Gonna go into dynamic driving mode. This car has dynamic driving mode, so if I go down here, click on drive mode, scroll down, off-road gives you low gears, comfort, eco for efficient drive, and then dynamic, high performance. It's going to give us higher shift points. A little bit of the engine sound. It has a nice purr to it. Sound-wise, not too bad at all. It feels very refined. It's also not transmitting vibrations to the steering wheel or anything. Cornering is surprisingly good for a 4,600-pound car. I like this dynamic driving mode. Very responsive. trim level on this car. Trim level is Momentum, you see in the upper left, and they add the Momentum Plus package, which gives you the active bending lights, the daytime running lights, which are called Thor's Hammer. I'll show you that in a second. And a couple of other goodies. The Vision package is very popular, blind spot info system, as well as the surround view camera. So definitely worth taking a look at. In fact, let me show you the surround view camera right now. 360 camera. So I'm moving forward, giving me the little bending things. And if I go backwards, gives me the yellow lines in the back and also in the front, which is pretty cool. And then the rear radar. So pretty ingenious. Also, you can go like this. Look at the back, like that. You can get a close-up view of each of these four corners of the car. Strong performer all the way around. Great power, nice and smooth, not sloshy, kind of car-like ride. Good road feel, and chock full of technology that is surprisingly easy to use. So thanks for watching.